In the fall of 2016, I, Jacob Sternberg, took a course titled Africa City, a course at New York University that explored and centered around the question of how does the city and its heritage produce or formalize a distinct Africa? We have learned and discussed the idea that an African city must not necessarily be geographically placed in the continent of Africa, but rather an African city is defined by its form, landscape, culture, urban design, and people. So what stops an African city from forming in the United States, Canada, Argentina, Japan, or Israel? That question is something I would like to uncover in this project. I conducted research, gathered picture, film, and interviewed various individuals surrounding the topic of the Ethiopian Jewish people, formerly known as Beta Israel. Here is a look at the Ethiopian Jewish people and city. It's in 1420 when Emperor Yashak declared that any non-Christians were considered fallacies or outsiders, which gave the nickname to the Jewish people as falashas within Ethiopia. It's in 1850 when Protestant missionaries came to Ethiopia, started converting Jews to Christians, which is the start of this whole movement of this Jewish conversion outside of Judaism. It's in 1940 when World Jewry started knowing and learning about this Jewish community within Ethiopia. They started coming to Ethiopia, teaching about Judaism elsewhere, and giving and growing this Jewish community within Ethiopia. It's in 1948 that the state of Israel, the Jewish state, came alive, which kind of started this whole dream of Ethiopians one day living in their homeland of Israel. I'd like to point out the 1974 Ethiopian Revolution totally shook up the dynamic for people in Ethiopia, which really started paving this road of Jews leaving Ethiopia and going to their homeland of Israel. And then that takes us kind of to 1983, 1984 of Operation Moses, the start of the mass immigration of Jews from Ethiopia to Israel. Come along. I would like to clarify, these are a legitimate thousands of Jews living in the Gondar region of Ethiopia, whom observe kosher, keep strict marital purity laws, and pray. As part of the Jewish tradition, they dream about one day being in Jerusalem. Finally, this was a possibility.